This is Max Williams with United Real Estate, and today I'm in Hopewell, Virginia. Today we're going to take a look at a 3-bedroom, 2 full bath cape. This cape is newly renovated and it is under contract. Today is closing day. We are here in a good looking Hopewell neighborhood. My buyers were attracted to this home because of a few things. Number one, it has curb appeal, and believe it or not, they've done studies. Yellow is the most popular exterior color for a home, so the rehabbers were smart in picking that color. Please excuse the dirty red truck. I've been so busy, haven't had a chance to get it washed, but we are excited because inspection day is a time for buyers to get a couple hours to really get a good look at their home. The last time they were here, it was just simply for our initial walkthrough, and that's when, of course, they fell in love with the home. Speaking of love, today is Valentine's Day. It's Happy Valentine's Day to everyone, or as I like to refer to it, Singles Awareness Day. All right, we do have a detached one-car garage here, which is a big plus. A lot of people love the idea of having that additional storage space that a garage provides, and we do have the garage door there, which is nice. If somebody really wanted to put a vehicle in there, they could, of course, do so. Most people actually use garages nowadays for personal property. As you can see, we've got a nice backyard that is very private. We've got privacy fence all the way around. Vinyl siding here on this garage. And we have an interesting feature here I'm going to point out to you here momentarily. We can see that the rehabbers, it looks like they put in a whole wall here. This is all new work here. So I imagine there was some substantial damage here to this garage before they actually put it on the market. One of the interesting things here is we have an exit sign. I think that's meant to be funny because it's certainly not an exit. One of the other telltale signs is right there. And then the third sign, I don't know if you can see it, is right there. So that immediately made me question whether or not we had a powder room here in this space, but it's dark in here, but I think you can see that there is no such fixture. So the last time I was in a garage that had a configuration like that, someone had made a makeshift urinal, and they actually took part of an oil can and attached a hose to it, ran the hose outside. So some of these handy people, actually we know it's a man, some of these handymen can be very creative when it comes time to, let's say, makeshift accommodations. All right, let's go on back around. We do have a gravel driveway here, but of course there is the potential for on-street parking if needed. And they did a really good job here in this interior. I actually know the rehabbers, I know the listing agent, and the appraiser actually called me a few days ago, and she said, Max, I know this home very well. I said, do you really? She said, yeah. She said, this was the home where my first boyfriend lived. And we kind of laughed about that, and I said, boy, if only these walls could talk. I would not want to know what happened back in the 1800s when she was dating him. All right, let's go on in and take a look. Oh boy.
Hello.
We have our new buyers here. How y'all doing?
Doing good.
Wonderful, wonderful. Can I ask you a few questions?
Yes.
All right, so I wanted to know if you would be kind enough to tell us a little bit about the process. How was the process? What did we go through in order to find this home?
Well, it was a bit of a rocky journey. This wasn't the first home that we tried to put an offer in on.
Okay.
So that was fun.
Third time's the charm.
Third time is the charm. First house, we couldn't even get the offer in good, so that was fun. Then second house that we fell in love with, cash offers scooped it up. But then, lo and behold, we're here now.
Okay.
So we're good.
What was it that attracted you to this home?
Definitely the red door. No.
The red door? Oh boy. And there it is. Freshly painted, looks good. You got that nice design there in the middle. What else besides the red door?
The size.
The size, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Good size, all the space that we need.
Okay.
for everybody in the house, and we can grow into it.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. And the fact that it was newly renovated?
Yes.
Yeah,
All
that
right.
was a plus.
That was a plus. You guys notice how they said that at the same time? Wonderful. So you'll be able to move right in. That's one of the beauties of a newly renovated home. Everything is clean. Everything is new. You got carpet that's fresh, paint that's fresh, appliances,
Yes.
the whole nine.
The appliances were a plus too.
Wonderful. What was the process like as far as the application and the paperwork? You haven't done it all yet, but how's it been so
We
far?
haven't done it all yet. We're still in the middle, but it wasn't as stressful as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it was actually pretty smoother than I expected too.
Yeah.
Because you hear those horror stories, but when you have a good team working with you and you have a realtor like Mr. Max that communicates well and
Appreciate
walks you
that.
through it, it's not as hard as it seems to be for others. It's been cool for us.
Okay, wonderful. So what were some of the things that you did here while we've been waiting on the home inspection?
Well, shoot, we walked around ourselves, took a couple of pictures of the room, started to like get a feel of where we would put stuff, kind of seeing ourselves living here on a day-to-day basis.
Okay. So if someone was out there that's watching that was thinking about making the move, what advice would you give them?
My first advice would be to make sure that your finances are in order, and then don't be scared. Home buying could be a scary situation, but if you feel that you are ready to make that move and your finances are good, pay your bills on time, do it. Don't be scared. Take the lead and hit up Mr. Max.
All right. We appreciate that. So I want to get a commitment now. When we get to the closing table, when we do our final walkthrough, will we be able to get a little video footage?
I'm down with it. Yes.
Okay. All right. Because my viewers are going to want to see you guys at the closing table.
I know, because I'm a viewer, so yeah.
All right. So without further ado, if you give me permission, I'd like to do a walkthrough and show them your beautiful new home.
Do it.
All right, very good. All right, so we are here in the family room. You can see we've got LVP on the floor, our staircase going up, our dining area, and of course our kitchen is in the distance. Let's start here with the bedrooms. We're going to go here on the bedrooms on the first floor. These are going to be secondary bedrooms here on the first floor. And we have a closet that is right here. And notice we have got fresh paint, gray and white. We have the ceiling fan in place. And when I come back through, we failed to look at someone there. If he can appear on camera, if that is okay, we'd love to at least say hello. Is that okay? All right, good. We got the affirmative. All right, wonderful. We've got a nice big full bath here on the first floor. I love the fact that we've got a nice size vanity, good storage. We have a marble top on that vanity. Really good size. And notice they've got the marble look here on the shower. So from a rehabber's perspective, they could have gone a lot cheaper here and just given us something that was not as nice. But they actually spent the money, give us nice finishes here in this beautiful bathroom. All right, we're going to move on to our secondary bedroom, and it's down here at the end. This is actually going to be a larger bedroom than the first one that we looked at. So this one would definitely be suitable for you could get a queen in here with no problem. We do have natural light that comes in through the new replacement window, and actually a deep closet here. We're going to make our way back here to the family room, and we are going to say hello to someone. Is he still asleep?
He is.
Oh my goodness.
That's
Look at
Dom,
that.
everybody.
Hey Dom, he is adorable. I tell you what, I've been on a lot of appointments with babies, and he is probably about the best as far as not making a whole lot of noise and a whole lot of fuss. So that's a testament to his moms. They're doing a great job with him. Okay, we can see we've got a nice complement of cabinets here that are nice and low. That's additional storage, which is always a plus. Enough space there for probably about 10 bar stools. You also have cabinets on this side, which is a really neat plus because that gives you an additional amount of storage here in this beautiful kitchen. I love what they did with the backsplash. They actually ran the same material from the countertop to the backsplash. and that goes all the way around. It makes for nice, easy cleaning. Speaking of cleaning, we've got a nice, smooth cooktop there and stainless range hood. Love the size of this sink. This is an oversized farmhouse sink, and of course, our dishwasher in place right there. To the rear is going to be our GE fridge with ice and water in the door. And we're going to pop down here. This is a little laundry area. We've got 2 front loads here and a little bit of space. If they wanted to put something over there for storage, they could, of course. Enough room for maybe a locker. We've got good natural light that flows in, some ventilation in here. And our home inspector is hard at work, Mr. Lowry.
Hey, what's going on, Max?
All right, Mr. Lowry is from Pillar to Post. You have actually met him before.
Yes.
Mr. Lowry, what you doing here? You got the cover off. What you doing?
Yeah, so basically I'm expecting the distribution panel here, looking at the wiring, make sure we have the correct size wiring going with the correct size breakers and everything. Make sure we don't have any double taps and all things like that. So this is one of the processes I go through here during the home inspection.
Okay, electrical is probably one of the most important parts of the home inspection because we are dealing with a safety item.
Definitely. So in addition to checking the main panel here, I do go around and check all the receptacles as well, seeing if they're wired correctly and things like that. So yeah, so this is part of the process.
Wonderful. Well, thank you, sir. We appreciate what you're doing.
All right.
And I don't want to divert your attention because, Lord, we don't need any casualties on the...
All right, Max.
Thank you, sir. Take care.
All
right, so it is important to have a good, qualified home inspector whenever you are buying a house. Your father-in-law does not qualify. He typically is not a licensed inspector, even though he may know how to build a house from the ground up. Inspectors have a very special set of skills to evaluate homes, and there are things that they know that are crucial when looking and evaluating the functionality and the safety of a home. All right, we are going to go upstairs and take a look here on the second level. Y'all doing okay?
Yes.
All right, very good. Oh, I wanted to mention we've got our radon detector here. You have heard me speak of radon before, and they are, of course, going to have an inspection. That meter is going to stay in place for a couple days, and then it's going to give the inspector a reading at the end of approximately 48 hours or so. And we'll be able to tell whether the radon levels in this home are acceptable. Radon exists everywhere. It's a naturally occurring gas, but if it's in elevated levels, then we have some remediation that is needed. Remediation is not a big deal, but it is something that you want to know is a requirement before actually moving into a home. Okay, here we are. We've got our second floor bath. This is going to be a full bath. This configuration is basically a primary suite up here on the second level. So someone could use this area as a sitting area, place to relax, and then the bedroom is actually down at that end. I'm going to open this. Well, this door here is actually strictly for ventilation because we have a railing here to keep you from going out and having an accident. So we just simply have a covered section. This was the section where the washer and dryer was. So that's strictly for ventilation. If you wanted to get some air, you could do so. Straight ahead is going to be our primary bedroom. And we're going to go right through here. We do have a really good space here because of the configuration. So the knee walls are high enough to where they're not going to really encroach on the bedroom space. And then we have a closet that is right here that is really nice. This is probably about 10 or 11 feet by 5 or 6. So we've got a nice big space here. Normally, when we have an access door this size, it often means that we have a heating and air unit that's in there. They tuck those away. The ductwork is here running across through that cavity and of course provides central heat and air. So really good looking cape. I'm so excited for my buyers. If you have questions, don't call me on this home because this one's theirs. But if you have questions on any other home, be sure to give me a call. Max Williams, 804-402-7788. I can reach you on Facebook under Richmond Area Foreclosures, on YouTube under my name, Max Williams Realtor. Please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Thanks so much for taking the tour. Y'all be safe. Have a great day.